Oh! What a great volley from Colquitt's brigade there. Did not see that one coming. 6 New York does the same. And Devins is still alive, and he goes. What a great little duo volley there, and nice team kill. Here we are with an estimated 270 players for the Historical Rules event today. This broadcast is being brought to you by the 6th New York Regiment. Our first round today is going to be the Forest Stream, followed up by the Limestone Bridge. Here the regiments playing on the Union side tonight, followed up by their opponents on the Confederate side. Something to note, the Kentucky Outlaws bounced over from CSA to Union, so appreciate their help in that regard. With this all in mind, the server population right now is 276. The Confederate side right now is up by 2 on the Union side. In terms of artillery, each side has the option. CSA not taking any. The Union side, however, is taking 7. So the infantry imbalance is going to be 9 in favor of the Confederate side. Frontline reporters for today on the Union side. You have Kempson here from the 42nd Pennsylvania, and then on the opposing Confederate side, you have Canada here from the 20th Georgia. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you are playing in this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. So, Historical Rules event today, as seen in the intro, they're doing Conquest here for both rounds. You have 3 points of contention on the map. You have the A point CSA team moving out already on that point. Union team, meanwhile, on this B point. They should be able to capture it as that is their safe point, but it'll be a little later than the CSA side. Meanwhile, you have the C point all the way over yonder by that forest stream there, and as a result, the CSA side looks to be a lot closer, and they in fact are. So you're trying to capture the flagpoles. If you get a majority, you start dealing an automatic ticket drain on your opponent, like the CSA is currently on the Union side. And that's the gist of the game. Kills are generally fairly even between the teams, but the difference is the flagpole. Now it looks like a lot of the Union guys are trying to run past the B point so they can try to get a jump on the C point, which they're not even going to be close. They're going to be super late. But why is no Union team regiment sending a flag towards the B point? The Italians at Tuco here are going to do that? I mean, at least to my understanding, they don't have any special rules for this. Looks like the Italians at 2 Corps surely are going to capture this point. They're just taking their dear sweet time to get there. Which Union team's just losing tickets right now. We just ignoring it? What's going on? Army of Northern Virginia guns back. Looks like they realized that no one was going for the point. Good on them to pick that up. I don't know why the Italians didn't go there, but that's a bit of a mistake on part of the Union side here. I mean, they're being dealt tickets. The bar hasn't visually gone down yet, but it'll get there. Texas Guards moving out. They're moving at the quick time. I don't know why. To my understanding, there's really no rules with all of this in terms of, like, you know, you can sprint whenever you want. You can, you know, have your bayonets, and you can capture all the points. So I don't know what's going on. So I was just told in DMs by someone, I'm going to keep their name anonymous, that they're about to crash out because Texas Guards was apparently supposed to get the B point, and they forgot, which is why the Army of Northern Virginia had to go back to this point. Texas Guards are over here, by the way, quick timing towards the A point. So if that's true, which the person that messaged me I do not believe to be a liar, that's crazy. I mean, that's huge, because CSA up a flagpole for a couple minutes, 3 or 4 minutes is huge. In fact, Army of Northern Virginia is one of the larger groups on the Union side, larger groups of the whole event, really. And so to have a large group forced to leave is going to create a little more strain for the Union attempt at the C point, which it really looks like there's not much of an attempt since they're so scattered right now. But Texas Guards are wrapping their way around to the A point. You do have some CSA soldiers defending the proximity. 6th New York is behind with a flag of their own, and then you got 12th Virginia holding up front and with the conscripted Virginian Army. Meanwhile, at the B point, saw the Army of Northern Virginia here. You got 20th Georgia guys. Looks like they're maybe trying to push the B point just to see, you know, if they can slip through and get some kills, you know. Very good on their part. 13th Georgia, French at 2 Corps, Italians at 2 Corps. So just 2 Corps in the center here with Bluey right, slowly moving down the road here. 42nd Pennsylvania, they must be close. Got Robert's brigade up here. Unsure if they were going to be here today, but they decided to show up in the end. And meanwhile, speaking of 42nd Pennsylvania, they're being charged right now by Colquitt's and 6th Arkansas.
All right, calm down.
And that's going to be the strain for the Union side is they came they're obviously very spread out right now. They did not go in together, and now CSA with nearly their whole team is lumped up here, and they're going to slaughter. You got Hood's Division and 11 Mississippi shifting over. Meanwhile, in the back, you have Lee's French Legion, and then the 2nd United States Cavalry in front of them. So this is kind of a really messy start for the Union team, but I like the pivot here from the Union team. Army of Northern Virginia, and I assume friendlies with Kentucky Outlaws here. Looks like they're going to try to make a move towards that A point instead of trying to go down to the C point, which is not a bad idea. But the interesting part is 20th Georgia is centered here in the center of the map. And that B point is wide open. There's one Union guy there, but he might be AFK. So if 20th Georgia can see that and get the decap over there, it could potentially be huge, considering that it looks like the American team, I was going to say the Patriot team, but the American team here is looking like they're going to get the A point. Really good move by Army of Northern Virginia. Here they are pushing on the point.
Yes, northeast.
Northeast, right oblique.
Northeast.
Shots starting to be engaged here. Army of Northern Virginia leaking up. These other groups here got to get involved. British Expeditionary Force, Kentucky Outlaws, Texas Guard. Are they seriously still quick timing? Okay, they're double quicking. That's a little faster.
Northeast. Yep. Bro, we'd be in trouble if these guys would shoot. Oh, they're charging, boys! Brace! Fuck you, Yankee bitch! Yankee fucking bitch, dude! You fucking Yankee cocksucker!
So first charge by the British regulars there went out. A Union team is not pressing this clearly as fast as I thought it would. Looks like they are going to take it. Not much happening over there. 20th Georgia backed off, it looks like, or they're right there. Meanwhile, charge continuing. And yeah, it's 20th Georgia there. The last ones up here for the Confederate team. Looks like the British got their Confederates got their flag out.
Coming up. Get over there, boy! Don't show them any mercy!
And with the wipe of 20th Georgia, the American team is going to take the A point here, and that's really what they need. I mean, they're down a lot of tickets. Now, CSA is pressing heavily on the far side. Who's this? 42nd Pennsylvania in the Great Lakes Division, pushing this way towards the A point, and this potentially leaving the B point open if the Confederacy continues to push, which, I mean, they are. 2 corps here is just kind of falling back.
Sensei, I must say your beard is very sexy.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, trust me. It took like another 6 GPUs to get the physics for this beard. This beard is so beautiful.
Yeah, no, it was really worth it. Really worth it.
On the double, let's go!
Recover arms, boys.
So Colquitt's Brigade, big numbers there. 11 Mississippi, Hood's Division, Hampton's Legion. They are all gunning it towards the direction of the B point, which is what they're going to need to do here. You got 53rd Ohio with 2 corps guys. Robert's Brigade, they're going to get picked apart here. Hampton's Legion charging in on them. Side volley before they go in 2.
Get that flag! Come here, come here.
You know what this reminds me of? The fact that I have not watched a Burnside's Bridge skirmish map in a long time. I kind of miss it. Even though it is very kind of generic in a sense. Good job here to Mastarda? I'm sorry. He gets the flag out there, but this B point is wide open for the Confederate team to take. Huge on their front. You saw some of the American team leaving the A point, heading down in the general direction of the C point, which, not a bad idea. The British regulars pushing down the hill. Already down here is the 42nd Pennsylvania and Great Lakes Division. So it looks like they didn't push up entirely to the A point. By that I mean 42nd Pennsylvania and Great Lakes Division. Texas Guards pushing this way as well with the 88th New York. Looks like Army of Northern Virginia and Kentucky Outlaws are locking themselves down at the A point. But yeah, the C point's going to be decapped here, and it very well could be capped. Yeah, it's going to be capped. But the decappers are going to be 11 Mississippi here. And even though the American side, I think, has had a good response to the really crappy start that they put themselves in as a team. And obviously, I can't say the team because according to the messages, you know, it's individual regiments here and there. But regardless, it is still a team game. And you got to work together and figure something out as a team. And so the American side has got to figure something out of the team. And they've responded kind of well. But, I mean, immediately a great response from the Confederacy to take that B point. Meanwhile, C point's being decapped. A point is being threatened by the CSA main spawns again. Army of Northern Virginia just has to act as a delaying force, or they might run back towards the B point. A point will be taken back here by the Confederacy. Meanwhile, the C point here, you have some guys decapping, distracting the CSA over here. 2nd U.S., 42nd Pennsylvania is about to hit him in the side. Nice shot, Kempson.
Give him the bayonet, 42nd charge, sweep him up.
Die, right?
I fucking missed.
2nd United States, a couple kills on that, right? C point should be now in Union's favor. So it's a bit of chaos on the field here in Conquest. You usually don't see the chaos with this map too much. Just because normally, I mean, jeez. I'm so used to saying American Patriots now. But, yeah, normally the Union side will get the B point. The Confederate rebels will get the A point. C point here usually goes back and forth, which it kind of has at this point now. Hampton's Legion's return is from there never, and they're going to try to get some nice shots on the Union there, and they actually hit a good couple nice shots there, but enough of the 42nd Pennsylvania's here in the Great Lakes Division that they're going to be able to capture this point and give the American side temporarily a 2-1 flagpole lead. A point is decapped. No one has any of the points capped. CSA up by half morale stage right now. The B point is being captured, but a lot of these British guys are leaving because I think they saw the decap at sea, and as long as they keep together and push pace, they should be able to get it back. Meanwhile, the B point here, you got 2 Corps, French, 13th Georgia here, kind of dinking and dunking against 6th Arkansas on the 11th Mississippi.
Oh, shit. Fucking hell, let me go on the line.
Hey, independent. Shooting good behind the wall.
Got a little bit of a skirmish going on here. And again, this is truly what Conquest is. It is complete chaos, fighting over everything at once. Army of Northern Virginia, Kentucky Outlaws, they're going to head back, and they're going to be able to win back that B point for the American side. Meanwhile, C point here, British regulars charging in the side of Hood's division and Hampton's Legion.
You have still around, you have still guys between us.
And that charge will be held. Huge for the CSA side. Only Union groups are, again, 42nd Pennsylvania, the Great Lakes Division, but they're going to be overwhelmed as long as the CSA push that way. Things are kind of resetting right now. Confederates have that A point. The Union are going to get this B point back. Looks like about another 45, 50 seconds. And then the C point, I mean, in Union hands, it really just is going to depend on how aggressive the CSA over here want to take it. If they're too slow, the American guys at B could move over here and help out, but it's going to be a little bit till then. Lee's French Legion pushing up through here. They're about to get on the booty side of these Union guys here. Never mind, they know that.
Everybody right.
Get loads.
Let's go.
So one shot, fall back, trying to preserve their flag. Lee's French Legion, that charge is, I mean, they're still kind of pursuing, but it's really going to taper off there. CSA guys make the push back towards the C point. And this is where our action is at right now, it looks like. I mean, Americans have a flagpole lead, but it's not going to be for long. It's actually crazy that it's only like a 4th of morale stage difference. It feels like it's a lot larger than that, and it will be. It definitely is. The bars are longer than what it seems, so Union bar, it's like going to take them a minute to actually start dropping through engage. And once they do, they'll drop fast.
Can't fucking
And it's
get
similarly to the inverse side of things, where if you're about to hit a new morale stage, like CSA, their bar will be basically empty, and it'll stay like that for a while, and then eventually they'll drop. So, looks like the Union side's bar is about to start dropping to engage. But what a weird match. This is just, it's been a weird match of Conquest. It feels like a lot has happened, but not at the same time.
Aim low.
Independi.
NCO's got fire. NCO's got fire. Let's go.
A little bit of a shootout going here. CSA is going to take that point back. Looks like the Union groups from the B point are starting to make their way out to the C point, A point. Looks like there is probably a Union flag down over there, but there's a 5-minute despawn timer on that. But Hampton's Legion Hoods Division trying to trap off the 42nd Pennsylvania Great Lakes Division, get that flag down. Flag's obviously important to capture points, but at the same time, if you wipe a flag, you know, that's going to be down for 5 minutes on such a huge map that we have here.
Stab and go. Don't stop away on one guy. Stab and go.
Let's go. Come on.
Stab and go.
Boys. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Alright,
Get that flag, boys.
Independent fire if you got your moves.
Looks like Hampton's Legion Hoods Division here don't want to fall back, but it's a good move by the 42nd Pennsylvania Great Lakes Division. They're going to get to that A point, and they should be able to take this point here. Nice shots from 6 New York, though. Oh, that guy just went flying. And 42nd Pennsylvania is just ignoring him. That down flag is picked up. A little bit of a risky move, but start getting some respawns here potentially, and they're going to start decapping the point here. Who's right here? 80, some more 6 New York guys. They got to realize what's up. Or actually, it might be just Parker running over to tell. Yeah, Parker's just running over to the conscripted Virginian Army to help notify them. And Parker's going to do what Parker does with his pistol, maybe. Let's see.
Contact northwest.
Keep doing northeast. Fall
That's
back.
one.
Fall back. Fall back.
Northeast.
42nd Pennsylvania getting out, but look at that. They run through, they start the decap. Never mind, it gets shot and gets killed. So the decap is prevented. Good on that front. Meanwhile, it looks like we might have missed a charge here up on the hillside. Colquitt's Brigade charging through and wiping down a American flag. Looks like 2 core French guys trying to get out of there. So that's a huge win for CSA because it looked like a lot of the Union team was making a move to this side of the map. 53rd Ohio, a Roberts Brigade. We got 13th Georgia. And over here you got Army of Northern Virginia. So, I mean, I guess whoever spawned that main got wiped, and we can quickly, by quickly, I mean not too quickly, but somewhat fastly fly over this side of the map. Oh yeah, it's just 2 core got wiped. So, they're having fun with the respawn. Right, Fabry? Anyways. Are they going to make a push for the B point again? Or are they going to try to wrap around and enclose on the Union side? There's a lot of scattered Union groups here. Army of Northern Virginia looks like they're trying to go out for the C point. Union guys are on the cusp of the A point again, but they are outnumbered. Little charge in the woods here. I wish this camera could move any amount faster. I mean, we just missed that completely, but that's Hampton's Legion and Hoods Division. Looks like they're going to wipe 42nd Pennsylvania. Grant's trying to get out with the flag. I think 42nd and Great Lakes Division, they got 2 flags there. So they're just trying to get out. Jeez, I mean, this is about as conquesty as you can get. I think part of the reason why I feel like a lot is happening and not at the same time, because there's, I mean, what's the server pop right now? 288? I mean, I feel like the past couple of these matches I've watched, I mean, part of it has been the 1776 event where everyone's getting up close and shooting the reskinned Springfield 42s, the shotguns essentially at each other, so there's a lot more action in that, right? But I mean, usually you watch this with 70, 80 more people on the field, you know, a little more can happen. But Army of Northern Virginia gets a huge decap. They're going to temporarily stop that ticket drain. Rest of the Union guys that are in the vicinity either got wiped a moment ago or they're heading towards the C point. A point is still in a bit of a shootout. B point, nothing's happening there. The American side has lost 3 flags right now. 42nd Pennsylvania guys get the flags out a little bit, but nothing too far. And the last Union flag that's up is with the Army of Northern Virginia right now. Ninja, Pennsylvania Army, man. Level 90, runs away with the flag, trying to keep it in bounds. Looks like they're still trying to cap the point. If they could cap it right now, that'd be huge. I mean, Union's down 3/4 of a stage right now. And they need something to go their way, considering a lot of their flags are down. And they do get the cap, so good job by Army Northern Virginia. Roberts Brigade here. They're going to get out, but they might lose that flag. I think Ninja is just trying to run it out of bounds. So that it was a 30-second despawn timer instead of a 5-minute despawn timer. Or maybe not. I mean, they're still being shot at from here. I mean, it's a rough decision. I mean, you either stay here and try to reform your lines here,
We're gonna have to run through Rebs if I'm to be
or just
back to main
I mean, we could just hang out here and wait. See what they do.
gonna have to wait.
Colquitt's Brigade's making the right decision. They're pushing this. Ninja's, oh, he's got to get in the water now. He doesn't know, though. The bushes.
Run this into the river if we get attacked.
Hey, right here, they're charging us. They're charging us. Go, 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 go.
Ninja did exactly what he needed to do there. Well done, Colquitt's Brigade, to charge that. Confederacy gets the decap at C. That A push by the Union side has failed. And CSA is going to maintain the 2-1 flagpole advantage right now. I mean, that was a rough decision, right, for Ninja there and the guys surrounding him. You either A, you stay in bounds. You risk dying in bounds with the flag. There's a 5-minute despawn timer of it. But if you can reform up, you know, that's huge to be on that side of the map. Because otherwise, you're reforming at main, and then you're spending a few minutes just trying to get back to the fight on this side. Or you just drop it in the water and for sure know that your guys are going to get it back. But nonetheless, Colquitt's Brigade forcing the decision. A good charge on their part. So Union team's going to spend a few minutes forming up here. They're already down again, 3/4 of a morale stage. They're still losing tickets. And so their team is going to have to decide.
That's a double.
Nothing, actually. They don't have to decide anything. They can just enjoy and relax, knowing that they're going to lose the game. I'm kidding. No, they... it's just going to be rough. They're down a morale stage. And there's no Steam chat in this event, so if the teams want to communicate with each other, they have to talk by either sending runners or, you know, just actually talking in game when they pass each other. But when you get spread out like the Union team has with the flags being wiped, it's going to be very difficult for the Union team to stick together. CSA team much more conformed.
Southwest, southwest.
Southwest, southwest, independent flag, southwest. Southwest, southwest, keep shooting.
Okay, we have friendlies. Hold on, we have friendlies. Hold on.
Keep shooting, boys. Southwest.
Yeah, not much left. Yeah.
So 2 Corps shooting it out with some Hood's Division guys here. Hood's Division is going to get backed off. Nothing too crazy there. And things are kind of at a standstill right now, which is obviously going to be a lot better for the Confederacy. They're up now basically a morale stage. The fact that the Confederate side is still not engaged is crazy. I mean, we are 25 minutes through the game timer. Well, okay. I'll just stop talking. Lee. I mean, again, 25 minutes through the game time to lose a morale stage is absurd. I mean, granted, it's also just as insane for the Union side to kind of be engaged. Kind of, not really. But they still have a good amount of tickets. I mean, this battle has been a lot closer than what I feel like it should be. Just due to the Union shenanigans at the beginning. But charge through here with 42nd Pennsylvania, Great Lakes Division. They stuck together. 6 New York's moving to depose. 12th Virginia already taking shots for CSA.
Southwest. Enemy
42nd, form on my right. Form on my right, facing south, independent fire.
Get that flag out of here, Bluey. Grab the flag and run. I'll go with you. Just the flag behind you here. This way.
What stuck onto the flag?
Just press F on that bit. Start running.
12th Virginia's charging.
Shit. Somebody grab the flag and fucking run.
Get this flag! Get that bastard! Get him!
You little bitch,
Oh,
you Yankee
Jesus
bitch.
Ah, we got
That's
him!
what happened.
Another flag lost for the American side. Hampton's Legion's rolling up the rear side anyways. Will a team kill happen? Oh, bollocks. Bomba clap. Anyways, yeah, that's another flag loss for the Union side. That's like the 5th or 6th flag they've lost today. In bounds, too. East French Legion up here, they take maybe a shot or so and back off. Hood's Division staying there, they just want to die.
Stay together, HT, and fire northeast dudes.
There's 2 of you left.
Use the fence for oh, shit. That's a lot of dudes. Run away, run away, run away.
So I guess it's a little win there, but just the fact that each side is losing kind of a slow rate of tickets right now, it seems just like a very low chance the American side is going to win this. Obviously, I mean, coming back on tickets at this point, you got to overcome a whole morale stage in tickets to even just force a draw in 17 minutes, which that's not easy to do considering it has taken the CSA side, 25 minutes to knock you down that much. Or I should be saying more like 22 minutes so they didn't start moving on until the 42-minute mark. And it just keeps getting worse. B-point decap. This will definitely speed up the ticket drain. 2 flagpoles worth of ticket loss to the Union side right now. Well, the Mississippi, another huge decap on their part. They've been pulling way too many shenanigans, whether it be charging you behind in the corner or what. But now the Union side's going to have to send a flag back to capture the point, and it's going to take another 2 or 3 minutes to do that fully, and they're going to be down probably halfway through taking losses at that point.
Come here, you cowards! Get flum! Come here, you fucking pussy! Talk about you! Talk about you, boy!
Meanwhile, who's this? Mississippi, speaking of shenanigans. The only Union team was playing Burnside's Bridge to be in such a good place. I mean, the Confederate team has just pushed them completely off the sea point. I mean, the fact they're not even fighting in the vicinity is absurd. Colquitt's Brigade guys push down the hill to the east. Looks like the British regulars here are pursuing.
Independent fire, shoot them out. Fucking quickly. You shoot before they get shots off. You shoot before they get shots off. Once they get shots off, we're losing this. Gentlemen. Oh shit.
Great flanking charge by Lee's French Legion here in 11 Mississippi. They're going to get the wipe. And the American side captures the B point. And I said they were going to be down halfway through taking loss as well. It's 3/4 of a morale stage. That is, wow. Huge loss here. 42nd Pennsylvania, Great Lakes Division. They don't have their flag. Their flag is still down over there by A. So if they die, they got to spawn back at Maine.
They're running back to a friendly unit.
Oh, that's another line on top of the hill.
Oh, 42nd, back here on the right.
Nice little fall back there from Colquitt's Brigade. They go to their friendlies, which, speaking of friendlies, they're being charged by Army of Northern Virginia. So huge wipe there on that front. Who got wiped here? Lee's French Legion. They got wiped. Army of Northern Virginia. They do knock down a CSA flag. That's the first CSA flag that has been lost today. At least that I recall, which maybe my memory's bad.
Independent fire to the south. If you have loads, shoot them fucking reds.
Keep an eye on the right as well. Keep an eye on the right. We're being right flank.
And that flag is not down for long. Picked up by Colquitt's and they get out of dodge. On Mississippi here, they take their shots and they fall back. We're nearly a 2 morale stage difference right now, and Union's not threatening either of the Confederate save points right now. This has been a so dominant, and it feels so slow at the same time. But there goes the American side into breaking.
Get your loads, boys, quick!
I mean, at this point, there's not much you can do. At least if you're the American side. I mean, the only way they're going to win at this point is by going up 2-0 on flags or 3-0 on flags, but they haven't had much success for 30 minutes of the round so far. And so the odds of that drastically changing is pretty low.
Taxes, revs. Easy fast, moving right to left.
Keep chasing right, 20 second, independent fire.
So shootout going. Shootout's just going to favor CSA. The American team, they just got to full send a point. They can't sit and shoot it around any longer. I know you got to get the help of your teammates and you need numbers, but it's a rough decision. You either go in on your own and you get wiped, or you sit back and shoot it out, wait for friendlies, and you're just losing tickets at the time. Regardless, you're losing tickets. Dang, that guy just got capped.
Move, please, come on. Let's go.
British regulars look a little caught off guard. Meanwhile, Texas Guards trying to wrap around Hood's division here. And 6 Arkansas.
Gentlemen, 2 steps back.
We will stand and fight, gentlemen.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
6 Arkansas just not listening.
Arkansas break, reloads, about face.
They are blind. About face.
They work on a blind. Unless Hood's division just wasn't saying anything, and I don't remember what happened 10 seconds ago, so I can't say one way or another. But again, that's a little bit of a wipe. Looks like you got some CSA guys on the barn artillery overshooting. Haven't seen them yet this round, but there really hasn't been fighting to where the artillery can do much. Union battery over here, Confederate battery over there in the center of your screen. In the center, they will break. Surely. Yeah, we got to see a push from Union soon. Both sides clashing into each other.
Oh no.
I stabbed your boyfriend in the penis.
Yeah. You're dead.
Pretty quick charge, all things considered, but that is a win for the Union side. Union's finally getting some gains here, but it's so late into the match. 42nd Pennsylvania is wrapping around the side here as well. They're pressuring 6 Arkansas. Yet CSA's been able to keep their flags up a lot of this match, which has allowed them to respawn back into the fight, which is what they need to do. The Union team is making progress in the woods here. I wouldn't be surprised if Army Northern Virginia charged out the CSA guys there soon.
You bastard!
Come here, Johnny Bag. Fuck you, you mean.
42nd Pennsylvania went in right on cue. Army Northern Virginia goes in.
Don't run. I have more stamina than you, I guarantee it.
I do more cardio than you, that's a promise.
David Goggins got nothing on me, Johnny Red.
Again? How do you let this happen, Union? You're all there, too. Hood's division, mostly 20th Georgia there. Huge decal. How do you let that happen? There's so many Union guys here, and they let that happen? Ah, it's terrible.
Hampton shield.
HO, shift it right. HO,
On the right hand side of the fence.
Hampton's Legion over here. How do you let that decap happen? That's actually horrible. I mean, Union's making more progress on the C point. They outnumber the CSA in the vicinity of the point.
On the other side of that crest.
Independent.
So, British regulars dinking and dunking with the 2nd Knights States Cavalry. Meanwhile, at the B point, CSA outnumber Union here. Explains why CSA is outnumbered by the C point.
Aim nice and low.
Just independent party. Try not to die. Flag is about 5 light years.
Hey there, boys. These are shots for us.
Honestly,
Shoot 'em
well, I
down,
wouldn't be
boys, shoot
opposed to
'em
crowd.
down.
And any second, the Union side, by any second, I mean give it a minute or two, but Union side here is going to drop in the last stand. At that point, if they die, they can't come back. Second United States Cavalry getting charged back. CSA just falling back, playing more of a delaying action, if anything. Again, the flag play this round has been phenomenal by the CSA side. A huge help to their wins. Because, I mean, if they lose their flags up here when groups like Army, Northern Virginia charge them out, or 42nd Pennsylvania, then the CSA team has to spawn back in Maine, and instead of fighting more of a delaying action, they just get wiped. So, speaking of a charge, Army, Northern Virginia is going in. So counter charge there, and the initial holding of a charge there works successfully in favor of the CSA side. CSA charging over here as well.
Die, you fucking Yankee piece of shit! Die! Get the fuck down!
Okay, hold here, HL.
That was fun. That was fun.
HL. Get your lows while you can.
Wow. So, CSA multiple winnings there. Obviously, they've done a phenomenal job. Again, Union at this point, if they die, they don't come back. So at this point, either CSA team captures all 3 points and they hold it for 3 minutes and win the game that way, or if the Union team gets fully wiped, the round can end that way, or if the black timer just hits 0, then it'll be a defeat at this point. So really 3 ways this game could end. Make a bet on which one's going to happen. I mean, for the last stand one, you got to kill all but 3 essentially, and that might happen. And no one on the map is near the 8 point. That's actually crazy to see. Actually crazy. One more CSA pushing the B point. Union team finally get the B point back, but that doesn't really do much. A little bit of a skirmish going on here along the Mississippi pushing up. On what I felt like I've said a million times, the 42nd Pennsylvania and Great Lakes Division.
Bob Jr., you got a good shield.
Oh my, that coming.
Fucking pricks.
Oh shit.
Here come the Goyim.
Oh! What a great volley from Colquitt's brigade there. Did not see that one coming. 6 New York does the same. And Devins is still alive, and he goes. What a great little duo volley there, and nice team kill. Wow. That was phenomenal. That just caps off a great round for CSA. Wow. And you can even see the Union frontline reporter left the game. Or maybe it just crashed. It probably more than likely crashed. But yeah, that was an insanely rough round for the Union team. Just a horrible start. And CSA just doing everything they needed to do to pull the round out. I mean, they just kept wiping the Union flags over and over again. And flag discipline is, you know, people talk about the officers being the important thing, but flag is just as important in a lot of cases. Sure, it can be more boring for a longer period of time, but when it comes down to moments of charges and whatnot, it matters. And we saw CSA side today who was able to keep their flags alive and keep them up, versus a Union team who kept losing flags. And that's why when you got to charge in, wiping those flags and keeping them down, the most important thing. CSA pressing the final point here, where the last of the Union team is at.
Get out of here, Yankee! Yes, that's how did I?
Spaghetti.
Get out of here, Yankee! Surrender! Surrender!
Up and over, trying to lift the field.
Get out of here!
Respawn anyone.
Give me blood! I nearly shot you, Danny, right?
Come here, I want that flag. Come here, I want that flag, brother.
Chase that flag, chase that flag.
Keep charging,
John, boys.
That-
John.
Oh, it's not done yet. I thought it was.
Run, we don't have time.
No time, we need to sprint.
Have to sprint.
Well, they're gonna get the C point too. That's wow. That's got to be especially annoying for a Union team, especially if Texas Guards was supposed to get that B point and they didn't, and now you just oh man, what a horrible round for Union. Feels bad. Great round for CSA though. They you couldn't ask probably for a better round from the team. Obviously helps when your opponent makes mistakes, but you know that's part of the game sometimes. You can't fault CSA and be like, oh, they did bad. You know, they actually didn't do good because the Union team made mistakes, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, they seriously gonna get the decap at C. I guess we'll just sit here and watch.
I'm gonna get.
Go towards B.
They're gonna get it. Wow. Oh.
Oh, here they come, here they come.
Oh, wow. All right. So, yeah. I misinput. Yeah. That was, I mean, not much more to say. Obviously, a horrible start for the Union team if apparently the group that was supposed to go to B just didn't go there. That just threw Union team completely off. And then, obviously, CSA is going to get the jump. But even after that point, the CSA team just stayed dominant, wiping Union flags compared to, wow, great after-action screen here, a little map. But, yeah, I mean, the fact that the CSA Tide was able to keep their flags alive and up and moving compared to the Union side who kept getting them wiped, that proves dividends. Because you lose a flag, you have to spawn back at main. It takes you a couple minutes to actually get back out into the fight. And then if a guy dies, he has to spawn at main. And you just got to wait for your flag to get back, and then it's going to take it a couple minutes to get back. So it's a mess. But, yeah, dominant first round here. We will see you all shortly for the second round. Before we get into the second round, I'd like to quickly give a shout out to our YouTube members. Your support is greatly appreciated as it helps the work that we do here now, including the work that I have planned for the future of this channel, which, believe me, we have big things coming along the way, regardless of how long that takes. If you want to get live streams of all the War of Rights broadcasts that we do, including an exclusive non-War of Rights broadcast on the weekly, consider becoming a YouTube member down below. On top of this, I'd like to greatly thank our regiments who are sponsoring today's broadcast, and now we have a few words from those regiments who are sponsoring the broadcast. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the second round. And here we go. Whoa. Here we are with the start of our second round here. Server population right now is 280. The CSA side right now up by 12 on the American Union side. In terms of artillery, each side has the option. CSA taking 4, the Union taking 8. So the infantry in balance is going to be... Can I do math? What the heck? 12 in favor of the CSA side. The numbers were changing a lot, I guess, a moment ago. So that's why I was off by a little bit. But apologies in that, right? But nonetheless, each side has moved out, capturing all 3 points. Looks like the CSA side has their safe point today. Union artillery, as you can tell, is dealing a good amount of damage in that front. Meanwhile, Union has some guys heading over to the B point, but they don't have a flag. What is with the Union team just completely forgetting to send a flag to their safe point? Right, that's 2 rounds in a row. They're going to be down 2-0 on flags unless they win the C point, which they do outnumber. But CSA's got a really good defensive position here. What is the Union team doing today?
Ok, fais un départ en face de vous, au muret s'il faut, au muret s'il faut, au muret s'il faut. Allez, Salma, tu reviens derrière, merci. Merci. Reviens en arrière.
They're literally on the wall in front of us, chap, so free to stand far down. Massacre them.
Ok, allez, fais un peu feu, gauche, double clic.
Yeah.
So the problem is, I mean, it's nice position for the CSA. Seriously, Hoover Union was supposed to go to B. Why is there a down flag over here for Union? What is going on with this team today? Charge on the backside, 20th Georgia going in. British regulars don't really notice that, and I mean, not too surprising. You don't expect CSA to charge you there, which 20th Georgia's killing nearly their whole line. Conscripted Virginia Army going in. Kentucky Outlaws going to try to help, not much there. Meanwhile, Union's starting to charge into the bridge.
Fuck off, Union. Yeah, can you leave us alone, please? Politely leave us alone. Hey, that's mean.
And Union side will win the C point. But look at this, right? The CSA guys are getting their flags back. You got Harp over here. The CSA guy here died, but Sensei's got it picked up. I don't know why he's not moving. Noxie. There they go. But yeah, I mean, CSA's just keeping their flags up compared to the Union team who's not. Why? Seriously, why is there a Union flag down over here? And Great Lakes Division is just... Like, are they just not looking over there? Why was there a Union flag down here? Union team is down almost a half morale stage because of this. They should be dealing a flagpole loss to the CSA side. I'm so lost. And now you got a CSA group starting to move from the A point to that B point to try and capture it. 6th New York heading that way. 12th Virginia as well. Again, the groups that stick by each other, they're going to be doing that. And I mean, if you're the CSA team at this point, I wonder if these guys with these flags running back, I wonder if they're going to decide to pivot to the A and B approach, although usually not that good just because the B point is Union considered to be the safe point. But, you know, if the Union team is going to hunker down as a whole down here and not really push out from there, there's no reason to push the B point. Seriously, why is this flag still down? Like, I'm trying not to be rude.
Just be careful because they are sending someone up here. I'm bringing some reinforcements.
Is this is hurting to watch. '20th Georgia's rolled up here now. They're getting some nice shots. Nice shots on the flag. 6th New York's on the point. Union artillery usually has a gun or so pointed towards the point itself. So they can hit it if someone tries to do this, which someone just got a great kill. 12th Virginia guys here. They killed a gunner there. That would have probably fired that shot. There's a second gun here. There you go. Knocks down a lot of people, kills a couple. Seriously, I guess they're seeing 20th Georgia and running after them, but... Oh, man. I was told in DMs for this round, it was 40 seconds. Is there a scratch that's strat? I wonder if there's a strat sketch I can look at, because instead of just, you know, asking what if, I can just... Okay, there is a strat sketch. Hold up. Strat sketch is a website where they can, like, they have a photo of the map and they can draw the plans. But, whoever bottom A was last round, which bottom A... Last round was Texas Guards, British Regulars, and 88th New York. Which, okay, so Texas Guards supposed to get the point last round. And this round, top B was supposed to get it. And top B this round is 42nd Pennsylvania and Great Lakes Division. All right, so that's a mistake and a half. This is... I mean, the crazy part is winning the C point as Union is such a huge accomplishment. It's very difficult to win that point if CSA are entrenched there. And it's just completely overshadowed by the lack of figuring out what you're trying to do on the B point here. Hampton's Legion pushes up with 20th Georgia. Army Northern Virginia is shooting them down. This is... I mean, Union team's slowly working it back. Again, as long as the Union team can lock down their save point, which they should eventually be able to do, they're in a great spot. But they're down 2/3 of a stage nearly right now because of this. It's just it just sucks, you know. When you see something that like can have a lot of potential, it just hurts. CSA Gunners have taken over the Union battery position too. I don't blame them a single bit. Great idea. And the Union here, where's a lot of the CSA? I mean, I guess a lot of the CSA is over here. This is so weird to see fighting like this over B. This never happens. Army Northern Virginia, they're doing a good job here. They're trying to wrap around and not just push towards the point where artillery and infantry can shred them. You know, try to wipe the guys around the point before pushing them, especially on this point. Not always the case, but in this case, I think it's a good idea. And Army Northern Virginia is going to go in. Meanwhile, some Union guys in the distance here pushing the point itself. C point not really being threatened by CSA. The artillerymen get wiped. That's going to be huge. Huge wipe Army Northern Virginia. They haven't gotten 6 New York, but it's going to let their friendlies decap and capture the point.
Hey, watch the friendly fire.
6 New York's going to eventually be pushed out here. The question is, where's the flag? Look at that. Frank Barnes here, Sergeant of 12th Virginia, already running that flag out. Really good job by Frank Barnes there. He's probably going to try to get it out of bounds so that it despawns, or maybe try to run it back. We'll see. But Union's finally locked things in a little bit, and they're going to have a flagpole advantage. I mean, they still have a very good shot at winning this game. Despite being down half the morale stage right now. Obviously plenty of time and plenty of tickets, but they have 2 great positions right now. And what's unfortunate for the CSA side, and really probably the first mistake, if you can even call it a mistake, looks like Frank Barnes didn't get the flag out, but it was a good attempt, is they're not pressing the C point. There's so many Union guys focused on the B point right now, and instead, I mean, I say a half mistake, right? Because I really wish CSA would push C point, but they had a lot of guys within the vicinity trying to defend the B point. So it's like, you know, it kind of makes sense. But looks like we'll have a little charge here. Who do you got? British Regulars versus 11 Mississippi. Who's going to be higher in the tier list? 11 Mississippi falls back. They go down a tier. British Regulars go up a tier. Now, I don't know what tier they're at before that engagement, but whatever you have in their mind, you better change your metrics now. Because, my goodness, the British Regulars just destroyed 11 Mississippi. Third of the way through the timer. You got over here some more British Regulars. 53rd Ohio as well. Dinkin and Duncan against Hood's Division. Hampton's Legion, 20th Georgia. I'm shocked there's fighting going on this side of the map. I mean, maybe the CSA here are going to try to wrap around and go up to that B point again. I mean, what was CSA's plan? I'm curious. Okay, I opened it up. We'll watch the charge, and then we'll talk about it.
Hold him.
So the CSA plan has gone completely high wire because they were just going to defend the A and the C point.
Right here. Move the flag. Keep moving. Forget it. Keep moving. Go to A. Go.
So that's a little bit of wipe there. Some British Regulars. I mean, you got a lot of CSA around C right now. I mean, they're not being a bad spot if they had the C point, but they just don't. What do you got over here? Two corps of the French.
Le temps que les alliés perdent notre drapeau.
See, Edgar's the smart one here. He's standing up getting XP. But they're probably just trying to stay hidden.
Ok, compagnie debout.
Oh!
Est-ce que vous voyez la ligne bouger direction est-sud-est?
Tu vois surtout toi.
On
voit sous l'arbre.
Okay,
Oh, the shot just... Wow. That was almost a very good shot. So, Union teams pressing from the B point. They're about to collapse in on the CSA clump here. Northern Virginia, a little ballsy, just sitting there in the field shooting.
On the line, soldiers. Reload. Independent fire through the bush. Independent fire.
We can charge this. Let's charge. Bears down, boys. Bears down, come on.
Target to the east, open field.
It's not much of a charge there.
No. Watch your flag, watch flag.
Got it.
Shit on you, fucking Yankee prick. Fuck.
Damn.
They're out in the field right there. Shoot them out. They're out in the field. Fucking loser. God, imagine a Rambo and you gotta be that fucking talentless.
TSA engaged. Tickets are getting closer here. The Confederate team's going to have to push a point soon. They're charging in, though, on the British Regulars and Texas Guards. Flag is down.
Kill them.
Yeah, I know.
You missed. How did you miss that? Uninstall the game.
Doug was team killed.
Back to the lobby.
I think I know by who. It happens. So, I mean, they're winning these charges here. They do get an American flag down, but they gotta get one of the other 2 points here. Great Lakes Division trying to decap, not a bad idea, but 12th Virginia, 6th New York here. Stopping that, they barely get it down, actually. Oh, and there you go. Bye-bye, Great Lakes Division. You will surely be missed.
Hey, don't bomb me, you fucking... Hey! Stop blowing holes in my bloody ship. Alright?
We're here.
We got your back, Parker.
Alright, we're done. Move.
There's just a lot of fighting happening on this map, not around the points. It's very fascinating. I mean, I guess you have a little push-up here. Probably some CSA along the Mississippi, but a bigger push-up as Union's trying to wrap around. The CSA group here is going to try to stop them.
Get him, come on!
Get that flag, don't let that flag get away.
Oh my.
Get this flag, I want this flag.
You want this what, Doug?
Shooting shot, shooting shot.
Oh shit, my bad, my bad. Oh fuck, that's an officer.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. To the river,
I can't see
Hampton, to the river, to the river. Over riverside, let's go. Up and over, Hampton.
So it looks like CSA is going to finally make a push up to the sea point. 11 Mississippi will be missed as well. There's still an American flag down there, it looks like. And there's going to be a huge push. I mean, the Confederate side is still slightly up on tickets here. Almost halfway through the black timer.
Keep it going, keep it going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on.
Right here, right here.
I think there's not a bayonet.
Shooting Charles, we are right here. Yes, what is? Whole team's here. Whole team's here. Shooting Charles.
Yankee bitch.
Jam on your right, Yankee. I'm decapping, I'm decapping.
Cover dark, cover dark, cover dark.
And the Union team, the 2-corps guys, are holding deep into the bridge here, and it's allowing the Confederates to just kind of walk up on it. Granted, there's not that many of them here.
Left,
Down the bridge! Down this bridge! To the west!
Hey, Gary, left. Thomas,
Everybody in the road, everybody on the bridge, just pour it into him.
Boys, it's just like the zombie event.
Rechargez.
Recharger.
On a un drapeau juste derrière nous, on tient la ligne. Il y a la I qui recharge derrière nous.
So they're hunkering down on the far side. Nice part for them is that they're right next to out of bounds. So if they get wiped, the flag can just walk out of bounds, and that's probably what's inevitably going to happen here. But finally, the CSA team strike back, and they are going to be able to capture this sea point and now start dealing a ticket drain to the Union side, right as both sides hit that halfway point to engage.
Let's just send it, wipe these guys.
Send it
Let's go, everybody break reloads, forward.
For the shutter!
Charge
Come
him
here, boys!
straight across.
For the shutter! Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Die, you Union bastards! Die, you Union bastards! Fuck you all! Fuck you all!
There's definitely an angle.
Hey, come back, come back, come back!
Good job on the flag bearer. We saw him earlier, Matt Starna. Good on him. 30-second despawn for that flag instead of a 5-minute one, and that's a huge win on their part. Go away, please, please, please. I need a screenshot.
Well, no shit!
Well, that was a very enthusiastic way to say that.
Hey, Joe, find the store! Get on the
You don't need no gun.
And now it's the American side to respond. I mean, they do have one flag right now, which might despawn by the time their team moves out. You got a little bit of a push up here. Kind of feels like a lot and nothing is happening at the same time. It's a weird feeling, and that could be because of the events I watched yesterday, comparative to this too. But what do you got here? 80th New York, Texas Guards. Uh-oh, someone sees them. Durand, I think, sees them.
Rechargez vite, rechargez vite, rechargez vite.
I don't know what you're saying, but yeah.
On m'entend ou pas, là, des fois?
Who are you talking to?
On m'entend, les gars, ou pas, des fois? Oh, mais the flag? Combien de flags?
Oh, fair enough. All right, so... Jeez, I wish I could understand what they're saying sometimes. That's kind of the cool part of this event, is just there's a lot of different languages. It can make actually coordinating and the cohesion of a team, it can definitely make it more difficult. That guy just got team killed. But anyways, it can make the cohesion of a team a lot more difficult, but the fact that some teams can pull off communication like that, it's very impressive.
That was amazing.
That
That was beautiful.
Like, just the amount of bullets that went that way is just insane.
It's like,
I should have a screenshot of that shit.
That was so beautiful. Like, hey, you see the direction? I don't want the direction.
Company ready.
I want those stanchions. No way.
Company ready.
Take aim, same spot.
Same
Enemy
spot,
shifting
boys.
left, enemy shifting left. Aim directly at the A point.
Watch it,
You
watch
can
for
see them
friendlies.
right there.
Yep, you can see them, boys.
Here they come. Fire.
You can see them.
Oh, we got
You
the
can
flag.
see
They
them.
kicked it
Yeah,
up.
somebody got the flag. Beautiful work, lads. Try and clean up the line as well, boys. Otherwise, we'll have the admins on us.
Oh, right east.
We're gonna have to dress it left, boys. Gonna have to dress it left if you're on the right side. Dress left.
Hey, east.
The Colquitt's Brigade getting a nice little battle there. Union team is slowly pushing their way up right now. Some of the CSA here are wrapping around. Hampton's Legion, I think they want to try to charge that group. Boogie up here, who got team killed earlier, is going up here. You got one guy left. And I'd be shocked if this guy would be still out in the server, because he doesn't have tags, and he's out of line ramboing. Let's see, will the admin find him? Uh-oh, I think they're going to kill him before they find him.
What are you doing? You don't even have tags. Andrew Rambo.
Who said? What is his name? Go to AV. Go. Who said
HL,
that?
find your
Who said that?
star. Stay on your star, HL.
So, a little light there. Union team looks like they're going to press the C point again. They have a little bit of window considering Hampton's Legion left, although there's a lot of guys here. Hampton's Legion, Lee's French Legion starting to push out.
Double ranks. Independent fire straight front. You can see the smoke.
Independent fire.
Oh, into the corn, Hamptons.
Into the corn.
Halfway up that fence, shooting halfway up that fence, right in the corner.
HL, break your loads. Left face on me.
Break your loads. Let's go. West. West. Head west.
So good on Hampton's Legion. They at least see the Union movements, obviously taking shots some way. The Union team, you know, they kind of need to push together towards the C point here. Again, they got a lot of nice spread out fire, but you got Texas Guards, 88th New York here. You got the conscriptive Virginian Army. I mean, again, very nice spread out line, kind of dinking and dunking. 13th Georgia, but when it comes to actually pushing a point, numbers is what really matters in War of Rights in the end. And they need as many numbers as they can trying to push this point.
I know they're up there. Thank you. In a better fire, sink it back.
Admin fucking kicked them anyway.
Let them get close. Here they come. Light them up. Here they come. Get them in. Here they come. Get up there, Canada.
Get into that gap.
Right here.
Get these guys.
Counter-charge, come on!
Kill the Yankees. Kill the Yankees.
Huge counter push here by the CSA side. Again, that's why you need all these little numbers. They can all matter, although I don't know if it would have mattered that much with the amount of CSA. Honestly, again, all the numbers matter. Like, CSA just had overwhelming numbers, so they held that easily, and now are counter pushing. Like Lee's French Legion, 20th Georgia here, pushing on some flags.
On the fence.
Baron here, he wants it. Baron von Thule. Oh, geez, they're out of bounds. Can he hit him? I mean, nice on the flag bearer here. Matt trick to get the flag out of bounds. This is only a 30-second despawn timer. But yeah, that's a huge hold from CSA. I mean, that was a long time. Who decapped me? I didn't even realize that happened in the next of it. You know, you think it pops up center of your screen, you notice it, but nope, 11 Mississippi. Am I surprised? Ah, Lee. So, wow. What a night for Union. What a sad state of affairs for the Union team. As long as they're having fun in the end. I mean, in the end, that's all that matters. But this is just rough. Hello? Hello? What do we got here? This isn't going to change the outcome of the round, most likely, but it will be funny. Roberts Brigade. We're making a push towards the point here. And you just need 3 guys to get a decap. And they got a little more than 3. They got 4. Not 5. Not 6. But more than 2 and 3. Hope they turn around immediately. Never mind. So I think they saw the CSA guys over here moving. That's 6 New York. So 11 Mississippi charges out the artillery. Union attention going back to the B point. And you have a little charge over here from... Or not, I don't know if it's a charge yet, but a couple CSA guys over there. And 2/3 of the way through the black timer. And the Confederate team is up a whole morale stage, up a flagpole. And Union side, it's going to be a few minutes for them to move out. You know, I just looked, and I think more private events need to be playing the 1776 event because I need one more one as the British side to get that achievement. Yeah. Oh, man. It peeved me off, the achievements for this game. Because a good chunk of them are related to the limited time events of the year. Like, there you got to win 10 times as the British and the Continentals. Continental ones, they win like 90% of the time. And so that's a fairly simple one. But there's some of them, like you need to survive until the 20th wave in the limited time Risen event from 2023. Which is ridiculous. Because that mode isn't available anymore. So why would you have a Steam achievement for that? Again, not that a Steam achievement really matters in the grand scheme of things. Like, on my deathbed, am I going to cry about it? No, but, you know, I don't know, it'd be nice to have. They've got defeat the Inferno Titans on the 4 maps, which I've got 2 out of 4. I don't know which 2 though. I know one of them is Antietam. I know that. I think the other one is Harper's.
Fucking Jesse James wannabe. Well, these guys aren't fathers anymore.
You're a fucking dipshit.
I got Mickey Mouse on the line.
Imagine rambling as an officer.
But it's just like no one can 100% the game War Rights game anymore. Maybe I should make a quick little video on that at some point. Because I'm going to be off for like half of August for group trips. Maybe I should make a little rant video on that. I already know the Virginia pushing here. 20th Georgia doesn't see him. Nice shot, whoever that was on the officer. Just Canada got domed there. Could see his perspective on the top left of it, guys. You have more and more of the Confederate team pushing this way. I will say one last thing on the limited time achievements. I don't mind them being for limited events, but don't put achievements like that in the game when you can't unlock it anymore. That is just stupid. If it's public facing. It was like a little private thing like, oh, you bought the game or played in 2016, then you get this little badge of game. That makes sense. That's fine. So, yeah, I mean, you got no American team pressing the point or within the vicinity of either of the Confederate points. You got no CSA over by B, but that doesn't really matter. And again, it's over a morale stage difference by this point, and it ain't getting any closer. Wow. I mean, just straight up domination. There's really not much more to say about the rounds today. Union team acting much more independently than CSA throughout both of the rounds here, and part of that has just been due to the fact that not as much this round, but in the previous round, Union team lost their flags, and so guys are spawning in at main while guys are fighting across the map. It's just a little sad state of affairs, if anything.
Boys, in the pit of fire, left oblique up the hill, you see the smokes, big line. If you've got a rifled weapon, it should be easy.
I mean, flags obviously being the storyline of all of this. But I mean, even at just the beginning of both of the rounds, there were different regiments for each round. that were supposed to capture the save point for the Union team. They didn't do that. Like, the ticket difference would be a lot closer if... I mean, again, it might not change the outcome, but tickets would be a lot closer. And honestly, if tickets were a lot closer, people or regiments are going to act differently. Because, you know, if you're in a more desperate place, you're going to do more things independently. Because you're not like, I don't have time for my teammates, I just got to go in. So, kind of a cleanup crew right now, action, which it is currently, it's a 9-man imbalance in favor of CSA. Considering artillery, which CSA has none, it's 16. And that's part of the issue, too. I mean, obviously, I think it was close at the beginning of the round, but it was 12, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point because the round's over, but... Yeah, I shouldn't be saying that. That Union team could still win. Please watch for the remaining 9 minutes of this video so that we can get more aggro. We need to watch every second of it. Are you guys team killing?
Those are very soft.
20th Georgia, they just got a team kill. 1, to be precise. The great part about having frontline reporters as admins.
Let's go. Triple pick, man, down.
Oh, charge there. Army Northern Virginia guys that were alive there. You got dinked and dunked on. Looks like you have a Union wave trying to press the C point. Lee's French Legion over here making a press this way. What do you got here for Union? You got 2 Corps, the British Regulars, and then Texas Guards, and 88th New York. So they're making their way to the point. You got some more Union trying to trickle down this way as well. In Army Northern Virginia, Kentucky Outlaws, you got some Union around side A, but they're outnumbered. Is French Legion going to go in, or actually Union might force the issue? Kind of a mixture. That's kind of a charge. Dang. Dang! Oh, well, these LFL guys are cooking.
Oh, what the hell? Where did you little runs come from? In fact, you guys gotta run now. You can't fight.
Hey, whoa.
Bitch.
Yeah, you what? We whacked them, literally.
Good kill, decoys. Union team pressed at the C point.
Hold the gap.
I'm shooting somebody along in the head. Yeah, that's good. Right.
Leave my buddy alone, you freaking red or yank.
Don't kill me.
Whichever.
Please don't kill me.
Oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong button.
Hey, up and over, get into him.
Get in there. Yeah. Get in there. Yeah.
I'm bored. I'm going back.
They getting their flag in the water.
Is that it? Yeah, it for sure has to be in the water. I'm intrigued if this flag is considered in the water or not. Only matters because of the 30-second despawn time. The Union team is about to last stand. Let's wait and see. I mean, what, 7 or 6:30 on the clock? If this flag is still here, then that means it is inbound still. But if it despawns before then we know. 10 seconds. Will it despawn? Someone's probably like, yeah, this is boring. Skip this part of the video. Oh, it gets picked up.
Incoming more.
Here comes some 2 Corps guys. I don't know why they weren't a part of the first charge, but nonetheless, they're here now. And actually, there's not a whole lot of CSA here. So they should be able to take this, but Union's in last stand. If they die, they don't come back.
Yeah, that's why we cannot hold this shit. I'm out.
Every single Union guy here, if they die, they don't come back. And, yeah, it's just a continuation of what happened in the first round. This is... Yikeroonies. It's like the, it's the 250th anniversary, guys. We need to put the American flags on the flagpole as soon as we can. We can't forget that type of action. It's very sad here. Of course, most of these guys, if not all of them, are Europeans. So they wouldn't understand, would they?
Are we going to be, or are we staying here?
So, I mean, I'm intrigued to look at the numbers right now. the numbers actually, you know, props to these Union guys for staying at this point. Some of them are probably like, I want to get my XP at the end of the round, which, you know, I would too, right? I want XP. You know, what level am I? I am level 42. It doesn't show up. I can make this disappear. Wow. Yeah, I'm level 42. But I need to be a higher level. I need to get to level 54 by summer of 2028. Because I need to be able to spawn in with the Lamat for the War of Rights tutorial video. Because the past 2 War of Rights tutorial videos, I've used a video from Parker that he sent me. I'm like, yeah, I can't get the Lamat. Can you? And he's like, yeah. And he sent me video of it. And that's what we've used in the War of Rights tutorial video. So very appreciative of that. But yeah, this is slow dwindle down for Union. Again, they die, they don't come back if CSA triple caps. They finish the game, which it looks like they're just trying to take the C point back first. C point back first. Wow. That was an interesting phrase of words. But nonetheless, Hood's division on here. Getting the decap.
Far up in the road. Far up in the road, bitches.
And you got groups like Army Northern Virginia here. Is this 2-core? Yeah, basically.
Straight ahead, they're coming.
With TKO. Army Northern Virginia is going to pop up here. Oh, Coach saw him. Officers are shooting at each other. They're both missing each other. CSA more focused on the bridge. They don't notice Army Northern Virginia here. There goes Army Northern Virginia's flag. Who's going to be the last one alive over here? Decoys, don't jump. You got so much to live for. Don't jump.
I'm gonna take this shot and I'm gonna go for a swim.
Don't, decoys, don't. Don't do it. No.
No, decoys. He's fell.
And his buddy just teabags on him. Wow, wow, wow. There's the last. Oh, there, Gordon. You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Come on and get me. Come on and get me. You rebel scum.
Yankee bastards. Who said? It's Dragon, Major, 2nd LA.
Oh man.
We need to go to the show.
Don't do it, Thomas. Don't do it.
We don't have time to
Don't do it, Thomas.
We need to get to the show.
His foot is somehow being held up by the gun. Never mind. He's just levitating. Don't do it, Sad. Don't do it.
Thomas, I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
No. How is he holding his foot up?
I can't take this shit anymore, man.
No. At least if people are gonna do this, let's get a good camera shot of it. Oh. Anyways. So yeah, CSA gets the C point back. You got the Union guys over here. I mean, CSA Regiment on this far side pushing it, but not too much. Are they ore farming right now?
Get ready to volley, men of Jamaica. Attention, my company. Halt! Firing by company, men of Jamaica. Aim! Steady! Ganja!
Honestly, that guy took it off and he took time it up.
We wasted 100 rounds just for one guy.
My boy, it is never a waste when you're fighting in the spirit of Jah, because Jah will provide me, brother.
Indeed.
Gentlemen, at the charge speed, at the right ganja, march!
Ganja! Ganja, march! Take the
Where be the men? Where be the men at Trinidad? I can smell them, me can. You think you're the best island? We are the best island, me boys.
Here they come.
Independent fire on the bomber clats, me boys. Hello, the bomber clats. Hello, the bomber clats. The men of Trinidad with the peoples, the boys. Charge them off the field, me say. Charge the boys out the field, my boys.
Bombo clock, you die in the name of Jamaica.
You didn't take shit,
In the name of Jamaica, man.
Bombuklat. Walawahi. What a win there. The Bombuklats all die except for the artillerymen. But anyways, yeah, really not much more to say about the 2 rounds today. Just pure domination from the CSA team from start to finish. Union team, a lot of mistakes and a lot of things that need to be cleaned up. But, you know, it's fairly obvious. You know, maybe the group that should be capturing the point at the beginning of the round actually moves in and captures it. Again, you see that once in a blue moon, but to see it twice from the same team the same night, there is deeper issues there. But obviously these teams, I think, are a little bit random week to week. So I don't know what's on with that. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all of the War of Rights broadcasts that we do and get some exclusive videos on the weekly. We're thinking of changing that from a non-War of Rights broadcast to playing games like Grand Tactician. So that should be interesting. But yeah, if you want to sponsor the broadcast, which thank you to 6 New York for doing so, please check out the Patreon in the description to see how you can do that. Besides all that, appreciate you all. God bless, and we will see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.